Hello guys, welcome back in today's video. My name is Kunal and I'm speaking you from Real English with Kunal YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about something really important. So the topic of today's video is that why to learn English language? Why should someone learn English language? There are countless reasons can be given in order to say why it's so important nowadays to speak and write and understand in English. I'm going to cover 10 points in this video on my fingertips, and every single point is going to make you understand why English learning is so important. So let's start with our first point, and that is increased job opportunities. What do I mean by that? Increased job opportunities means that if you know English language, it means that chances of getting selected in any company or job will be comparatively high. Just suppose you are working in India. Take the example of New Delhi, NCR. There are so many MNCs company, means multinational companies. That kind of companies which works all over the world. If you want a good package and want to work there in kind of international environment, kind of international setting, professional environment, you can join those jobs. And you just need one thing. You need to communicate. You need to know how to speak in English. You can say, I was attending a seminar and there was one trainer. I was listening him. And do you know what I got to know from him? He was saying he just know those guys who has just completed their intermediary level education, intermediate level education like 12th class, something like it in India. And after that, they are working in those companies. And right now they are getting more than 1 lakhs. So it means that if you know the language, you can earn easily 1 lakh easily. The next point, second point is that improved communication. If you know this language is considered the language of communication throughout the whole world. Nowadays, we are living in globalized world. You already know this thing. More than 100 countries, they were colonized by Britishers and their language was English. And that's why nowadays in most of as well, it has become the language of communication. So it means that if you know this language, you will be able to speak in a better way. It is considered the better the communication you will have, the better the life you will have. Communication means that you will be able to make someone understand easily and you can understand them easily also. Understand in this way, just suppose you are going to Delhi and there you are meeting some foreigners, strangers, like kind of from different countries. With them you can speak in English. So it can become a part of communication. You can talk with them, you can understand them, you can learn something from them. The next point, which is third point, which is that enhanced travel experience. What does it mean? Enhanced means developed, kind of, you can say better travel experience. If you know this language, you will get a good travel experience. Suppose you are going somewhere, you will going to Thailand. Okay, there from India, just suppose you are going, you will go from airport, you will take the aeroplane, kind of, and there you need to speak in English. If you want to get your ticket, some things you need to speak there in English. They will ask you for your passport, show your passport, kind of thing. Then you need to speak in English, and you can do it. And after that, just suppose going to Thailand as well. There you need to speak with those people, like Thai people. If you want to speak with them, they will not speak your Hindi language. So you can speak them with English language. Apart from that, you will meet there a lot of people. like from different countries, America, Canada, kind of. You can also talk with them. They speak in English. You can also speak in English. So you can take the example of me. I'm Kunal. I'm living in here in India. So I got some foreigners from Russia. They were skydivers, and I did talk with them. I had a great time with them, and I got to learn something from them. They were really nice. They were really courageous person, I can say. They were really lean, you can say kind of smart people. They were looking. One of them was linguist as well. I did talk with them around at least half an hour. After that, they went away from my village. Suppose in the whole village, I was the only one who could talk to them, and some people contacted me. Next point, which is fourth point, is that access to a wealth of information. Wealth means a lot of. Just suppose if you know English language, you can have any doubt related to your subject, any question related to any subject. You can just go on Google, type the keyword, and you will get a lot of articles, a lot of information regarding that specific issue which you want to know about. So you will be able to access from the whole world. And there are websites, you can say really great websites. You can say that kind of material is written by kind of researcher, you can say really scholar, erudite, expert people. Those write them and you can rely on them. There are so many sources available. So you can get access to wealth of information. Just suppose you want to make any dish, like foreign dish, kind of different dish you want to cook for somebody, and you don't know how to cook, you don't know what kind of ingredients will require, what kind of pot it will require, how much time it will take. What you can do, you can just go to Google and you can type that dish name. Just suppose that dish is from England, any kind of dessert, you can say like sweet dish, you can say. And you can say on YouTube as well, you can get videos in English, you can watch them. And if you will go to Google, there will be written material you will find. You can follow instructions, like it will written something like it. Your ingredients, you need to take these things. Process of making, it will tell you when to put flame, when to add that thing, how much time it will take, a lot of things. It can be related to any field. It can be medical, like you get an injury, you can search on it. Any type of issue you can search it on and you can get your answer. You want to know particular writer, when that writer got born, what he wrote in his time, you can easily get information that will be in English. And there are so many magazines, so many websites, they just publish their article only in English language. Famous website which gives international news like HuffPost. Fifth point is that improved educational opportunities. Just suppose if you know English language, you will be able to study in really great countries, like English speaking countries. You can take the example of America, Canada, Ireland, England, Scotland, New Zealand, Australia. These countries require kind of specific test. If you want to go there for higher studies, you need to clear their test, like PTE, Pearson Test of English, and IELTS test, which is required if you want to go in those countries for higher studies. Even you are going in any different country as well. Just take the example of South African countries. You know, I have met some people, like there is one person from like Malawi, like I met him in metro, and he is studying in India, in Jammu Kashmir. So he told me this thing. He was able to speak in a really good English, and he's living in Jammu and Kashmir right now. Told me this thing, he's studying in India because the type of course which he's doing, it is 3 year only here, and if he will do the same course in his country, it is 4 year. And apart from that, the cost is really less, so the course is really cost effective, less expensive, you can say. If you will be able to score good in IELTS or PT, something like kind of examination, there are some universities in the whole world, they provide scholarship as well. They will give you some money, they will give you some offer, like some money they will off on your fees, they will take less tuition fees. Number 6 point is that better entertainment. Just suppose if you know English language, you will be able to access English movies, web series, music. You can say, English web series, you will get to learn a lot of things about different characters, about life, how betrayal works. A lot of stories are there, you can learn easily from them. Music, we listen music for aesthetic pleasure, for our enjoyment, for delight. So if you will listen, you will be able to access music, English music. And English music is really worldwide so famous. A lot of people listen English music, so you will be able to listen English music. You can say Hollywood is far ahead of, you can say, in their themes, because they are really advanced people. Those countries are really developed, so the kind of themes they choose, like science fiction, you can say different kind of things, they are really advanced in their terms, in their movies as well. So you will be able to see diverse culture, and you can say you will be able to widen your horizons, perspective, like how life was. There are some famous music like songs. You can take the example, like there is a song named Called Him. There are some famous singers. You can take the example of Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift, world famous rapper Eminem. If you want to understand their music and enjoy their music, you need to know English language. 7th point is that greater cultural understanding. You can say language is a great part of every culture. You can take the example of Hindi language. Just suppose I am from India, I know Hindi, so I know a lot of legendary stories, a lot of mythology reference related stories, like that is related to Lord Krishna, Lord Rama. I know Hindi, that's why I know them, and that's why I know moral lessons related to them. I know about my Indian festivals in a better way because I know Hindi. So if you will learn English, you will be able to know English festivals like Thanksgiving, Christmas. You will be able to understand Bible, their holy book. You will learn more about Jesus Christ, learn about what kind of food they eat, what kind of special food they prepare on special occasions. Things are considered auspicious, pious in their culture. You can take the example like this thing, when a cat crosses your path, like these kind of superstition, it is not considered good. So these are found in those culture as well, like English culture as well. I am saying you will learn about culture. You will watch web series, and through web series you will see their culture, their food, their festival, their way of talking, their jokes, celebrate their particular occasion. Point is that improved cognitive development. Cognitive word is related to our brain, means our mind, brain. You can say when you learn any another language, so your areas of your brain gets developed. and it is considered your decision making skill gets better when you learn any second language. There is a disease called dementia related to mind. If you learn any second language, if you will become bilingual, so there are really less chances you will become the victim of dementia. You can say it is considered when we learn any second language, we are able to see things from different perspective. Just you can take the example of learning Chinese language. When you will learn Chinese, table is considered feminine. So if a table is talking to you, so it will talk to you in a kind of feminine, soft voice. There will be a lot of examples which will be different from your native language, which are in our native language, they will be completely different in English. So your brain will get developed. One more thing related to it, cognitive development. It is considered those who are multi-language, like you can say those who learn English like any another second language also, they are better at multitasking. Multitasking means that the person who is able to perform multiple tasks at a single time. Just suppose I'm able to listen music and write at that same time. So this is called multitask. You can take the example of you are listening any podcast in English language and you are washing dishes, and you can say this is the considered kind of example of multitask. So these kind of, like you are brooming your floor, you are listening music, this is the example of multitask. The point is that increased confidence. Believe me guys, you can watch my old videos and you can watch this video, and can say it directly to you. I'm really damn sure about it. Every single video is making me better in my speaking, because I'm speaking in another language that is not my first tongue, and the more I will speak in it, the more the confidence I will have. So the person who is able to speak different language, they will have more confidence. Have you seen any public speaker? They speak with really confidence because they learn the second language. It increases their confidence. When we learn our first language, we don't do much effort. We learn automatically, like kind of our environment. But the real hard work, determination, dedication requires when we learn second language. Then we get to know what we learn on our own. You can say learning second language is our own thing, is our own effort. With the help of it, we got something. First language we got as a gift from our parents, our surrounding. Second language we need to learn, we need to put effort, we need to do hard work. So that hard work will make you more confident. Hard work will make you realize you know more things in a better way. You can say from different angles, different perspective, you know about a single thing. Just suppose the type of personality which I have in Hindi, I don't have in English, and which I have in English, I don't have in Hindi. If you will talk to me in English, you will find me somehow different person. If you will talk to me in Hindi, you will find me different. So you can say whenever I go outside, most of this thing I'm sharing with you, I just try to talk to them in English, so they will be not able to know my native identity, Hindi identity. They will consider me from the basis I speak like English person. Last point is that a valuable skill. I can say English will help you everywhere in your life. This is the most required thing. It is the need of the hour. Without it, you can survive, but you want to live a great understanding life. You want to learn more about. You don't want to settle at average. You want to become the greatest version of yourself. You can learn this language. If you want to get confidence, a valuable skill, it is that. It will give you a lot of things along with it. It's not merely the language you will get. Through this, a lot of things you are going to get along with it. Well, thank you for watching this video. I'll come along with some another important videos. Stay tuned. Just in order to get your attention, I'm saying this thing last time. If you like this video, like my effort, you can like my video. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to get such more videos. If you want to support me, hit that red bell icon and red subscribe button. I just want you to just subscribe it.